Yeah, it's different. Yeah, but San Diego is one of the, there's like a bunch of marine installations in California. Yeah.
No sand.
Everyone from Texas goes.
By the way, we are live here at RVA Katana in Richmond, Virginia. We just had an awesome customer came in, bought some swords, and we were just hanging out with him. An ex-marine. Well, actually, is he still active, sir? Active duty or?
Yeah, he's still active duty.
Government worker. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
gunnery
So
sergeant. Guy's like been deployed all around the world. He just did a bodyguard stint for Rihanna. It's pretty awesome.
and now he has one of our swords. So
He has three of
he has
them.
3 of our swords. Yeah. Anyway, we have a small unboxing to do. We got a shipment in from Dragon Spring, as well as what else did we get in? A Nihonto, and we also got in. Do we have a pink plum on the floor?
You got a ping pong?
Go grab a pink plum just so we show it.
Where's your phone? They're that way.
No, like one from the thingy, from the floor.
We
So
call
yeah.
those racks. We call those racks.
That's what we call your chest too, except it's so flat. All right.
We got 2 pink plums out.
Why do we have 2 of anything?
Why do we have 2 of anything? I often ask this question. So anyway, this is one of the ones that we just got back in stock. We only had a couple on hand. And in fact, Scott, can you up the inventory for the pink plum to 12? And then also up the Damascus, the black Damascus Saka sword, up that to 6. And take it off a pre-order. Because we have it in. So, which, by the way, you will be seeing in a moment here. Hey, it's Kratos in the house. George Cortez, welcome. Did we send Pedro Torres a new Black Gale? Do you know?
We just got his in.
Okay.
We just got his swap in, so now it's
Okay. So that's on our to-do list. Matt, can you put our to-do list? Add ship Black Gale. And can you see if that has a bogey or not? Yeah.
I think it does. It does.
Okay. Cool.
Hanjan Black.
I have a rusty sword Hanjian, not the basic Hanjian. Well, the black Damascus. The black Damascus Hanjian should be increase the inventory to 6. And we're waiting for a few more people to come in. Hello, Lady Lord Holton. Holtum. Let's see.
Take it off of pre-order. Right?
Take it off a pre-order since it's here. Hello, Michael Snyder. Welcome. So your knife is right there.
Here, you can borrow one.
This is a store knife, but it's mine for now until tonight.
Okay, so let's go ahead and start with this baby here. We're moving from stage left to right, or is that stage right to left? I don't know. I have no idea.
Am I adding an inventory of that?
Which one? Black Damascus?
Yeah.
It should be 6.
Done.
All right.
Thank you, Internet.
So this is one we've been waiting for a few months, and it is finally back in stock. We usually try to get these, make sure we always have them, but there are these gaps where suddenly we have a big run on them, and we don't have time to get them done. So this is for those of you who like Avatar: The Last Airbender, Trevor Payne says, what do your t-shirts say? His says Kansai Gai Daigaku. That's his the school he went to in Japan. This one says convenience isn't surprising.
Bantan Fugyo.
What does that mean?
Bantan Fugyo in Japanese, it's a big martial arts saying. It means 10,000 changes, no surprise. It means everything's going to change. And as a martial artist, you have to be adaptive to that change. Anyone that's resistant probably ain't going to make it.
I just realized because this character right here is 10,000.
10,000.
But it's like if you add one thing here, it means convenient. So I was like, I misread that as
Convenient change, no surprise.
convenience isn't a surprise.
I like that.
So I totally misread that. Japo, you can look at our inventory by going to rva-katana.com.
Well, this
here
is
we are.
the red and...
This is a new one.
Oh.
A red and black Saka sword. So we have several variations. Here you can see it has the white lotus symbol on it. Sorry, TikTok. White lotus symbol.
Get him with this.
All right, here you go. And this one is ebony, like an ebony scabbard, so pretty cool there. Add tabby to whatever you're doing, suddenly it all changes. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, visit our website, rva-katana.com. The Combat Commander Gladius sword from United Cutlery is only $40 top tier. Cool deal. Donnie Kincaid, hello. Sip to the UK. We can ship straight swords to the UK. but there is always a risk of seizure in customs.
Hey, Donnie, I sent you an email earlier today. I can't remember which shirt you wanted me to make for the purple one. Was it the one that had the cross swords that had all the Japanese on it?
The measure has MDF? Huh? Let's see. Which katana can I use in the kitchen? It depends on what you are trying to cut. So this one is a pure red, I should say red and black Damascus version of this. Does this have red in it? Oh no, this is the black one. This is the black one. And did you guys ship that one to that one, that outstanding order?
You shipped one out, yeah.
I did.
It was to the guy who also had.
This one is the more expensive.
Yes, this is the Damascus. I don't know if you can see
Yeah.
the pattern, the Damascus patterns in this Saka sword there.
Nevada, or I'm pretty sure.
I don't think it's to Nevada. I think it's New Jersey.
Well, it's pronounced Nevada, first off.
Double check.
It's the guy he had ordered a couple Saka swords.
Vasquez.
Yeah, it's NV,
Is it Vasquez? Last name's Vasquez.
So he got the black Damascus.
The black Damascus one, the Saka one.
Okay, there's another one too that he's got.
Yeah, this was Brigham.
Okay. I don't even remember that one, but I'll take their word for it. Well, I don't think for it. All right. Nirvana. Another whack, I'm guessing. Oh. Let's see. How do they add color to the Damascus? Tim Freeman, it is a color treatment that they put on top of it. By the way, that one that we just put up has some kind of blemish. I'm not sure what it is. But,
This one.
huh?
Let's see. Who is this? Oh, that shipping gunk
Can you
that comes
go and
on
see if
there.
there are any more? Because there should be one more. It's a guy in Texas, actually. So you have the black Damascus version.
This is the really pretty black and red.
This is black and red, but it's mostly black with a little bit of red. I am a big fan of this.
That's a beautiful sword. Yeah.
This is really cool. So this is actually the original one that I wanted, but then for red, where it was mostly red, I'm sorry, mostly black with a little bit of red, that looks really cool. So once again, it's still got the Saka style fittings. What kind of oil do we use for swords? We use choji oil. Yes, cheese balls. We will be cutting at 8:15 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, to the UK, there's always a risk of seizures. Straight swords usually make it.
use is Scotty T's Sword Elixir Blade All.
There you go. What platform are we selling on? Our own webpage, rva-katana.com. rva-katana.com is the way it is. All right.
Right here, I believe he's in.
Someone in Texas, like California. Yes, so we need to ship one to him. Yeah, we already shipped that one, so we need to ship one of these.
Got it.
So there should be another brand new one over there. All right, now we are on to the Nihonto right here. So we have an antique Japanese sword that we are going to be unboxing. Hello, Roses. Welcome. I have no idea what you're saying, Juan. The side thrash at candy too? That sounds vaguely inappropriate, but okay. Let's see. Hello, hello, Circle. All right.
What? No gift?
No gift.
Rip off.
I know. Looks like it's another wakizashi here.
Oh, that's a pretty too.
It's a pretty.
I really like that.
Oh, it's in Koshirai. Oh, I really like that Tsuba.
That's a really
We should get a copy of that. That's actually a really nicely done Tsuba.
really cool.
Get on it. Get a man on it.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool Tsuba.
I've never seen that.
Scotty T oil for sale. We should, but no.
I just had the all. I'm from New Jersey and I moved here. Someone said for oil, they said, y'all need some all? I was like, what's all? What are you talking about? All.
Oh,
Oil? You need oil?
he's making fun of us Southerners. Looks like we got some green wrap going
Not
on.
making funny. We don't like you either. How's that feel?
Favorite handle.
Can't hack it, get your jacket.
Cream.
Ooh, it's a wide blade. This Look at that size of that tip. This might be a very old sword, actually. When you see those small tips, that sounds really wrong. If you see small tips, it might be very old. And there, Scott has it in his hands. Hey, Steve Price, welcome. What do you mean seized in the UK? So when we ship swords to the UK or any foreign country, they pass through customs. And so when they pass through customs, there's always a risk of seizures. You have to know your own sword laws. Here's the habaki. That's a two-piece jacket. I really like these kinds. Two-piece habaki jacket. Ching.
Signed.
And this one is signed. I got it. You can see the signature there.
Yeah, really pretty.
This one is signed.
Oh, this is nice. It's like a shuriken.
Surugaju. I can't read the rest of it. Very stylistic, so I'm having a hard time reading it. So anyway, there we go. A wakizashi. Really pretty hamon line. I don't know if you guys can see it. Very beautiful hamon line there. Found the site gnarly. Stoked to find you. Awesome, the Cabrals. I hope you enjoy going through
Do we
it.
know the age on
Anthony
this one?
Voss. Hello, hello. That one I would guess from the signature that it is a Edo period sword. Did you get the habaki first?
Idiot.
I've done that so many times just without thinking.
You idiot, Scott.
At least you know.
At least I caught myself.
At least you caught yourself. Check out the Fuchi. There's a dragon on it.
That's a really cool.
The Kashira has a dragon on it, so that's pretty cool. So this is a pretty long wakizashi as well. Head Psycho, the store is located in Richmond, Virginia. Chokoto, we do have Chokoto, yes. Karambit, we don't have a Karambit. So there we are. A wakizashi. Really cool tuba. I really like this one.
A little nice Karizuno. Return hook. No Kogatana.
Slot for a kogatana.
Upgrades.
Just swords? Yeah, we have mostly just swords.
We have a couple yari, a couple spears, a couple naginata, but
Mostly swords.
mostly swords and smaller daggers.
Online store is rva-katana.com. If you look at our logo up there, RVA Katana, that's us, rva-katana.com.
This one home with you.
No, it's what you call them is taking pictures. Go ahead and if you can tie the, here it is. Oh, let's see if I can read this better. Sometimes the signatures are kind of artistic. Ujifusa. Surugaju Ujifusa is the name of the smith. Couldn't read the signature, but I could read the kanji there. Yeah. So we will be posting this in the near future. Ryan's going to take pictures of it. I'm going to get all the pictures. So while we're here, is true katana came from China? No, katana comes from Japan. Now, the first sword came from China, that is to Japan, and then later they were modified. Modified.
Changed up.
You're going to find swords in a sword shop, and sword accessories, and sword-like things. But no, we don't have kitchen knives. That's one of the big questions. How? Well, the swords, they swam across the... I mean,
When a mommy sword and daddy sword.
when a mommy sword and a daddy sword love each other, sometimes they will give birth...
That's how wakizashi are made.
Tonto. Yeah. There's not a lot of sword shops out there. There are plenty of gun shops. This is very true. Swords for the win. Heck yeah. Throwing knives. No, but we do have bow shuriken. I think we're out of bow shuriken.
Just sold the last.
We just sold the last one to our buddy Ray. This one is from Demon Slayer. It is Shinobu sword from Demon Slayer. TikTok still says the Matt and Ryan show. Well, if Matt is here.
I told him to change it back. He never should have changed it in the first place, but it's okay.
It's all good. It doesn't matter. Hey, Tommy T.
Can you change that?
Not right now. I have to change it when we start up.
Can you make sure you change it?
Do you have a naginata? We have exactly one naginata. It's actually a Nagamaki mounted as a naginata right over there. It's an antique, about 200 years old. We also have, we are going to be getting in some in from Cloudhammer soon as well. Sometimes wakizashi are older katana. This is very true. Sometimes they take a katana and cut them down. This is a pretty cool sword here. This is a Nagamaki right here. Chokuto. Somebody wants to see a Chokuto.
We can show it.
We can show you a Chokuto.
Clay tempered.
Clay tempered one there. Technically, clay temper is kind of like the common parlance, but technically it's not clay tempered. It's clay quenched.
Clay.
Technically it's clay
Tempering happens in
after the
water.
quench. No, the quench comes during water. Quench.
Tempering happens.
Tempering
what
happens after.
hardens after the.
So tempering is actually softening the steel a little bit, so it won't be too brittle. So usually after the quench, it is returned to a lower heat, so it will start to. Hey, it's Sensei Bolden. Long time no see. Can you show the Chokuto, by the way? What's the benefit of having a longer handle? I mean, ask her. Leverage. Let's see. The white and black sword behind him. Which one? We have a lot of white and black swords. And the sword from Afro Samurai. Yes, we do have that. What else can we show you guys while we're here? Got a lot of you here on TikTok, or on YouTube rather, not as many on TikTok. We will be cutting tonight, by the way. If you are online around 8:15 p.m., we will be cutting. We cut tatami mats every Monday. It's all white with a black stripe. Oh, that's a Sasuke sword from Naruto.
Racing stripe.
Is that the only one? Well, we have some ninja swords, which some people would call a chokoto. We also have some Tang Dynasty style Tang Hang Dao.
This is pretty much a chokuto.
Why do people buy swords from your shop? Do they actually unalive people? We hope not. I mean, why does anyone buy anything? Can you show the tanto? Let's go ahead and show the tanto. We're actually going to shoot a video. Somebody made a post, and we're going to make a video response with featuring one of these tanto. Here's our basic tanto for $80. We call this the assassin tanto. Chinese swords. We do have Chinese swords. When will you have more S5 in stock? Well, what's happening right now is that we are bend and edge testing them right now, hardness testing them, because basically the S5 we have is mixed in with some S7, and those types are going to have very poor edge retention and will bend easily. So once we figure that out, we will start relisting them. And then Cloudhammer is almost done with their new S5 electro slag remelting ESR, which will be pretty cool. What's on the menu? We haven't decided, Kratos. Love this tip. This is the modern katana from Dragon King.
Really cool sword.
Yeah.
Unique Sageo.
A unique Sageo. We don't actually. Do we have any gold and green? We do. Can you show that gold and green one up there, the dragonfly?
This one?
To the left.
Oh, that one.
Nope. Left, more left. Yeah, down. Green and gold. Yes, your hand is on it right now. Green and gold.
Is that gold?
Yes, it's green
you're
and
right.
gold. Hey, if you're colorblind, just let me know, and I can use a different color to describe it. I don't care if you're. Another tanto right there. Japanese sword study is studying metallurgy. This is the case. We have cut with the Wind and Thunder before. We cut bamboo with it. Are there any antiques made of Nanban Tetsu? We don't have any here, but yes, there were many that were sold. There were many Nanban Tetsu swords. Have any short swords that I could pair with your Afro Samurai?
You could pair any short sword with any long sword. Pretty much. That's the nature of Daisho, right? Big, little, as long as one is, right? I mean, pretty much within reason.
Yeah, it depends on what. If you want exact colors, then we can make something for you.
I'm not one that really cares much about matching. I think mismatched swords was more.
Would you recommend a small sword for self-defense if you know how to use it and you're not having to deal with guns? Yes.
This one's really nice too.
Yeah, this is one of the new ones we got. Love the shape of this. This is the new Legacy Steel Tanto.
Really
Very
well
nice.
handle too.
Ronin Risu, long time no see, man. Always great to have you here. You know what I want to cut with? I want to cut with the the Blue Tempest. I think we had lined that up to cut with, and I forgot. We just cut with the Naginata Naoshi style wakizashi there. That was a lot of fun.
That one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one's one of my favorite swords. It's just so cool. My heart broke a little bit the day that Scott said I could never wear one for training.
I was just thinking today. I was looking at that we could pair this with the what you call it, the copper chrysanthemum.
This would be such a badass shoto to use in conjunction with ekitachi or enodachi. Like so.
Still planning on visit the summer. Heck yeah, around Renrisu.
Pull up.
Most expensive Tanto on our website is 150. Should not be. It should be the Assassin Tanto for 80. The Assassin Tanto. Cutting some piece of glass.
Yeah.
No.
Does somebody threaten you?
No. No. It's Ronin Risu. I want him to come. Pull up.
Ronin Risu is our dude.
Oh yeah, that dude's awesome.
Yeah, he is. Longsword are harder to control. This is true.
Not really.
Not really.
You see how light this is?
But it's just a matter of how much you train. Wow, this one is insane.
We have cut with the Osodaka Katana.
It's surprisingly.
What is a great katana to buy? It really depends on what you're looking for in your katana. Your swords are beautiful. Thank you, Yongfang. Do you have Odachi? We have Odachi over here. Odachi, Nagamaki, all kinds of things like that. Oh yeah, the one with this one's 1095 steel. Can cut through small trees? No. 2 to 3 pound longsword that is well balanced feels amazing. This is so true. We do have Mugen sword. Ronin Risu, you should see us cut with it. We actually have video of us cutting with it. Do you want to show the Mugen sword?
Is that for stock?
No, I gotta ship that to a gentleman in California.
Oh, can you take care of that? Box that stuff up. Make Scott come over and do the perform like a monkey.
Give me a Scott.
He's gonna show Mugen because he's the one who likes Samurai Champloo. Hore?
I'll take care
Yeah,
of
you
it.
bought a wood swirl and a takimitsu.
Hore? We cut with one of these, and it was an amazing cutter. What do you call those thicker Japanese swords, and why are they thicker? Do you mean wider or thicker? Demarcus steel tile. Demarcus? Jin sword is nowhere. Yeah, we haven't found a Jin sword. I mean, nothing really special about Jin sword. Nagakiba. We have Nagakiba up there, but it's out of Scott's reach. No, don't. That's a hazard.
I can't do it.
Yeah, there's Nagakiba right up there, but Scott's too short to get it.
Short.
So we do have Nagakiba. You can find it. Have our shelves ever fallen? We've actually had some people knock them over before.
Yeah, Cloud Hammer Rack did some serious damage. So. That's why we don't let kids running around in here.
Those are awesome, but I will stick to my guns. Oh, okay.
We like guns too. I mean, a warrior of one weapon ain't much of a warrior at all, right? You always hear like 2-year-old in Florida finds dad's gun, shoots brother, but you never hear 2-year-old finds dad's katana, carves up mall, film at 11. You don't hear that.
Yet.
But if you did, it would be Florida.
Yeah, I was going to say. Do you have a website? Yes. RVA-katana.com.
Oh, we're an RVA.
RVA-katana.com. I am.
Neither are you. Chomp.
RVA.
Where's your RVA shirt?
I went to school in Japan too. Yeah.
What else can we show you guys? Yeah, visit our and join our Discord, discord.gg/RVA Katana. Here are Yaito. These are dull swords. Anything else you guys want to see while we are here? Actually, in Victoria, Australia, there was a mess brawl involving machetes, and now they're banned. That sounds about right in Victoria.
Yeah, just
They're the ones where you have to have a permit to import a sword. So
a nanny state from what our Australian customers tell us. A little difficult. Sucks.
I can make a machete out of old truck leaf springs. That's cool. Leaf springs make for good swords too. 9260. Umbrella sword over here.
Listen to this thing.
You can hear the kaze on this one. More of a stabber than a slasher, but definitely doable. Where does that price tag go to? Was that to the... My friend was asking if Elden Ring swords were practical in real-life combat. Yes.
We have a practical version.
We have practical versions of Moonveil and
Rivers of Blood.
Rivers of Blood.
Rob.
Let's see. Yes, we do have Koto blades.
It's full tang and sharp, which most people say herder battle ready. What they're meaning is a full tang and sharp. We say combat capable, same thing. Something you can actually use.
Yeah, we have several koto blades listed on the site. That's actually most of what we get. I don't tend to go for Edo swords because most of our customers are not serious collectors, so what they want is a really old sword, and you can actually get very old koto swords for less than you can get like a lot of Edo swords. Except for wakizashi. Edo wakizashi are pretty cheap in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about cutting with a razor vortex today. Or vortex, like the one we got back.
Oh, let's totally do it.
Wakizashi that's coming from Japan that has a gold lacquered signature. I don't know if it's koto blade or not. Gold lacquered.
That's going to be tamashiki.
Not necessarily, because they have gold
Yeah, some people.
kinzongame, yeah, sometimes. Dragon Spring Forged Katana Wakizashi, we have several of those. How are tsubas secured between the blade and the handle? Pressure. I have a dull sword I'd love sharpened, but it's almost 20 years old. Well, Chaos, our chas on the light, you can send it to us. We do sharpen swords. Visit our website, rva-katana.com. Hello, Tom Lipinky, welcome. Dragon Spring Forge Wakizashi Katana. This is our least expensive set right over here. We have them for between $200 and $300. Here is the black and tan samurai. The wakizashi is actually less expensive than the katana.
No, the katana is less expensive than the wakizashi.
That's what I meant to say, thank you. And the black samurai. Do we have black samurai wax or are we out of them?
We're out of them.
We're out of black samurai wax.
We do
That's
have
it.
the...
Sword Online, we have Yuki's Obsidian Slasher. This is the Oni Damascus. I'm looking at your website. When will your new stocks of S5 arrive? Xian, we are looking at probably in about 6 weeks. We are going to relist our current inventory of S5, which is S5 low molybdenum. Zoro set, we do have a Zoro set. We could take you over there, Nathan Beebe. Cold steel cutting tests. Yes, those are pretty crazy.
And they cut the big hunks of meat. That's what's awesome.
How do they do the different sets of colored ito? I actually have no idea. I've always been curious about that. Zoro swords over here. I want a real homemade katana sword. Can you guys get me one? I don't want some mass-produced replica. Thanks. Pat, we can do that. We have several on hand. They're going to cost you like about $2,000 for a katana, for an antique katana. Or more, at least $2,000. When y'all sharpen the swords, does it look good plus being sharp? Well, we put on a secondary bevel, but it's a micro bevel. You can barely tell. You can barely tell it's there. And it ends up, well, it depends on how dull the sword was to begin with. So. Anything else we can show you guys while we're here? Here is Amena Habakiri. 1060 steel on that one.
So the weapon sword and the hell sword.
Is that what it is? Heaven and Hell? I had no idea.
Somebody told me today.
I know. Why cut steak with a sword? I want to eat that stuff. Yuki's Demon Slasher, or Yuki's Obsidian Slasher. Scott has it right here. Pat, you can visit our website, rva-katana.com, and you'll see that. Home smelted steel. It's called orishigane.
We have orishigane?
We do have orishigane.
Right here.
We have plenty of orishigane. So actually, we're running out of them. We are getting some more in soon. Phoenix Arms just sent us this package. We should be getting a few orishigane swords in there. You can really see the textures of the steel in this one. Really pretty there. Sharpening a katana is $25. More Reapers coming in? Yes. Are we out of stock on Reapers?
Yeah.
Like, because we should have a red one, right? Do we have an Oni and a Tiger?
We haven't Oni, that's it.
No, I pulled a Tiger out.
I don't know where you put it. Oh, yeah.
So we do have a Tiger Reaper and an Oni Reaper. We are actually getting a Blue Wave Reaper in the near future.
Yeah, we have the black. Oh, we're getting a blue one.
We wanted a color, like every major color that sells, which is blue, red, and black.
These are so great.
Yeah. What is y'all's average katana run? A 4.24, 40 maybe? No. And 80 bucks about?
We try to have stuff at different price points. Not everybody has a huge budget. You know, for us, everything has to be sharp with a full tang. So even our budget stuff is mid-tier carbon steel, 1060. Our anime stuff starts at 1045. We don't do stainless steel unless it's for a training sword. So everything is full tang and sharp, but you know, not everybody has the same budget. So, you know, once you have a sword, you're one of us. You're maybe in your next sword, maybe you'll spend a little bit more money. So we try to have things so that's available to people.
James Williman, check your state laws. Here in Virginia, we can carry anything open carry. I have a Kyugunto. Ship to Canada? Yes, we can.
Is it beautiful, this L6?
We try to be on top of restocking, but sometimes we're bad. You cannot open carry a katana in Florida? I thought of Florida of all places you could.
Florida, you could.
I know.
Yeah.
Of all places.
Maybe it's because of all the tourists.
Can I contact y'all on sending katana for shipping? Yes, chat. Send us an email, rva.katana@gmail.com. You can see our sword sharpening service on our website. This is the Osaraku style katana. Yeah, that kind of blows my mind that in Florida you couldn't open carry a katana.
You can.
Huh?
You absolutely can.
Okay, Michael, Matt says you absolutely can.
You can open carry any weapon in Florida. They have to constitute open carry.
But for swords.
A sword is a weapon like a gun.
Like you can walk around the beach with a sword in your hand, you're okay.
The ARs too, yeah.
So Michael, Matt says otherwise. I don't know if he's looking up online or what he knows,
I
but
just checked the stats. Yeah.
Matt just checked. He just looked it up.
Florida has open carry for ARs, pistols, anything. Guns, swords, spears.
I literally checked this morning, says Michael Snyder. Nor in Michigan. What the heck? Nanny state. Come on, man. They're swords. Let's see. To and from fishing. We don't take kindly to cultural appropriation around these parts. Okay. Kirito's elucidator. No, we have looked into that. Zoro swords. Right here. We have Waruichi Monji, Sandai Kitetsu, and the other ones. Shusui, thank you. Do you carry any other swords other than the katana? Yes, we do.
Chinese swords, European stuff from Africa.
Blue Exorcist, which right here. We have two versions of the Blue Exorcist. This is the Blue Exorcist, which is a clay-tempered hamon. Cuts amazingly.
Oh yeah, this was a fun sword to cut.
Yeah, it was. How about the new saber you guys got? What is the new saber we got? Oh, the Polish Hussar saber?
Oh my god. Who's behind you? Wingtip. So I'm left-handed, so you gotta be right-handed to get your thumb in there, right?
Officer, this is my emotional support katana.
Yeah.
Except in federal building or courthouse. What is your opinion
Or
on
an airport.
T10 versus L6? L6 holds a harder edge, but a more brittle edge. So L6 is great for soft targets.
It's more brittle for sure, so if you're doing hard targets like bamboo, it's down to a skill issue. If your edge alignment is off.
Yeah. Definitely the case. My emotional support katana. That's awesome. We need to make a t-shirt. We need to make a t-shirt, emotional support katana. That and sword. What was the other one that Marissa suggested? Sordid
behavior.
Sordid behavior.
What was the one you just said?
Emotional support katana. My emotional support sword. This isn't a weapon, it's my emotional support sword. African swords are interesting, usually pure function over art. Silly question, but do you guys have reverse blade from Rurouni Kenshin? Those are definitely fiction, and we do have them. Right over here. Oops. Camera slipped. Rurouni Kenshin swords over here. Sorry, gravity is not my friend today. Favorite Dragon King katana?
Oh man.
Kawa Nakajima.
Kawa Nakajima, the quack.
The Quack. We are out of them right now. Hopefully they'll be on sale. Because, man, they just jacked their prices up for everything.
Oh, yeah, everything Dragon King just went up. Yeah.
In Florida, is concealed carry. Only open carry is to go fishing, hunting, and camping. Oh, go figure. Bleach swords. We do have bleach. We have
You heard?
Not
bleach
true.
bleach swords right here. Multiple people are saying the same thing, Matt. I think you're wrong. Plus, they live in Florida.
Oh, you read it on the internet?
On the Florida State website.
I question your literacy.
Are splitting swords a thing? I don't know what you mean by that.
Aizen?
Aizen? Oh, that's not Aizen. That's Toji.
Toji?
We are getting Aizen back soon. That's been a popular one. African sword? We have an Ikwa up there.
Well, it's just a spear. Yeah. We want African sword. There's so many awesome. Probably Africa has more unique
I would.
styles of swords than any culture. But it's just so hard to get them. Nobody's making swords in Africa. It's modernizing so quickly.
Can you show Tensa Zangetsu? Tensa Zangetsu right over here. Jerome, visit our website, rva-katana.com. RVA-katana.com. That's our website. You can find all our swords there.
We asked Dave Baker from Forged in Fire when he was here, why do you guys use an African sword for your challenging round so much, the final round? He says because it's something people have never seen, so they haven't had practice making it, which is I think is pretty cool. So he really believes in exposing people to swords from other cultures. So it's really amazing that.
Roberta, the sword is located in Richmond, Virginia. Can you show the other bleach sword, the Ichigo sword right here? Here's another Ichigo sword right here. Rukia, we just got Rukia back in stock. It should be over here with this, but I think I saw it over with the Demon Slayer swords. So let's while you do that, I'm gonna go put the blue veil with the blood on the Demon Slayer. And you're gonna move the Demon Slayer. And you put Rukia over here when you're done. It has a bell on it too.
I don't watch the show, but kitty. I don't.
Yeah, if customs doesn't allow swords to go through, then you're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
Where are you, Jerome Hall? If you're in U.S., we're already in U.S., so you don't have to go through customs again. Inverted Spear of Heaven, we don't have. Craziest sword we have? Hard to say. Here's a ninja. Is this a ninja sword? Oh, this is
Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack. Ghost of Tsushima, we do have. Nagamaki, right over here. Ghost of Tsushima, right over here. This is our middle end version. Tengen dual blades, we are out of stock, but we're getting them back. Here is the Defender Nagamaki. This is one of our favorites. Very fun to cut with. Rukia sword is considered to be the most beautiful in Bleach. I did not know that. I still want to have a wall of swords, but I can't. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And I'm dying to see the Odachi. Plan on ordering one in about a month. Blue Exorcist sword. We just showed one. Here's one of the Odachi that we have right here. We also have the Law sword from Bleach, and also Devil May Cry in Odachi form. Blue Exorcist sword right here. We have two versions.
Hey, if you're down in the basement, can you grab me one of those things?
Yeah.
Let's see. What else can we show you guys? What time is it? I gotta leave around 4.
Where are you going?
I gotta cook dinner tonight. It's my night to cook dinner.
What are you making? Let me guess. Gyoza.
No, we actually had gyoza on Friday.
What are you gonna make?
Yeah, we will cut at 8:30. I haven't decided. No Frostmourne, no. Lord of the Rings, we just sold out of Orcris. We had it in, and we sold out, but they're gonna send us more. Actually, we're getting Witcher and Orcris swords. Pretty basket hilts. Yeah, we have the which columns there. Basket hilted broadsword and backsword, aka Claymore. Onigiri? No, I'm not really an onigiri type of person.
But did you know Wakako is opening her onigiri shop back up?
Really?
next to
Where?
Lotte?
Next to Lotte. Brilliant. We should have her open up down here. Let's see. A DJ wanted to see something. Mortal Blade, right here. Yeah, we're getting a Witcher sword. I don't know if it's Ciri's sword or if it's Gerald's sword. It's been a while since I've watched Witcher. I need to catch up with it.
Which one's the Mortal?
one's near the top.
That one, right? The aged.
Bat lifts. Man, I would love to carry a bat lift now I think about it. We'll probably cut with a vortex. We just got a vortex return, and we get them returned, and we oftentimes want to cut with them.
My favorite scene is when Jabba the Wookiee and Captain Kirk or Captain Spock have the bat left duel on the
Are you getting a black Gale for a Pedro
on the
Torres?
holodeck of the aluminum Falcon.
See which, if that has a bogey or a non-bogey for the black Gale.
That does have a bogey.
You get him a black Gale with bogey.
Okay.
And we just need to, well, check and see if we ship one. I don't remember if I told you guys to ship it or not. Let's see. Virgil Yamato. We have several right here. We have like 5 versions on hand. Soon to have 6 versions back. Oh, Klingon daggers with the splitting blades are pretty cool. Yeah, I have to agree with that.
Yeah, for sure.
Rivers of Blood. Right here. I just moved it. I just moved it to the bottom of the Demon Slayer rack.
Who was it for?
Pedro Torres. Give it a good check over and make sure everything is nice and tight. Hand placement on the bato side, just the same way we would handle any other sword.
Yeah, we shipped something to him 6 days ago.
Via what?
On the 3rd. Yeah.
Replacement Black Gale?
Is that when I said to ship it? I can't remember. Can you go back and check our conversations?
think
on
so.
the
Yeah, I
emails?
will.
Shinji sword we do not have.
So your placement, your Tenouchi is going to be pretty much the same.
I had had a crush on Deanna Troy. No regrets.
You don't want your hand there.
There is a habit of a lot of people to choke up close to the tsuba, and that's definitely bad.
They call it shinite, which is dead hands. So you want kirite, cutting hands. So it's kind of like a golf grip. Not quite, but kind of. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna shut this baby down. Matt, you want to answer this? Yes, they're done. Okay, let's see. We all needed an empath in our life. Aoshi Shimomura is double Kodachi. Shinomori's right here. Adult heighted for Scots. Swear if he reads that. Swear if he reads what? As well as what else did we get in? Let's see. All right, we are going to shut this baby down. But thank you all for joining in.
You have a great rest of your day.
We're gonna shut this.
We're going to cut tonight. We're going to cut tonight at...
We'll be cutting tonight around 8:15 p.m. All right. Catch you guys later.